I take the opportunity to invite our guest of honor for today. And he is, as you all know, Sanjeev Kapoor, literally a household name. All of you, or rather most of you know Sanjeev Kapoor in his various facets. But how many of you know that Sanjeev Kapoor is a Padma Shri? So in other words, when you meet him or when you write to him, don't write here Mr. Sanjeev Kapoor. You have to write Padma Shri Sanjeev Kapoor. What an honor, sir. What an honor. You know, so Padma Shri is the highest civilian award, which is either given by the president himself, right?
Thank you very much. Good evening. Thank you, Deepak. Thank you very much. Hello, Kishore and Suresh and everyone who's joined. Thank you very much. आप सभी को संजीव कपूर का प्यार भरा नमस्कार. And thank you for this honor, Deepak. But let me also tell you that titles in India like Padma Shri and all, while it's an honor, but you cannot use that as a title. So you cannot say Padma Shri Sanjeev Kapoor. You have to say Padma Shri Awardee Sanjeev Kapoor. And these are very strict guidelines that are there from Government of India. Well, no, it's an absolute honor that was given about 3 years ago.
Sanjeev ji, we have seen you in magazines, in newspapers, hoardings, televisions, and everyone knows of your expertise. Okay, so we are not going to go into that area today. Today, we want to know the man, the Sanjeev Kapoor, the man, not from the cooking range, but from out of the kitchen. So I'm going to take you on a different trip right now. Firstly, to begin with, okay, so that I think accounts for your good looks also. Tell me,
that I don't want to say.
Any relative of the famous Kapoors?
Yeah, it's same family. We are same family. But yeah, it's in Peshawar where we are from. In fact, when Rishi Kapoor passed away recently, I was remembering my last meeting with him and calls with him. And we were saying that, that how his mom was remembering me, and he said, he is that. So, but we've not been in touch. But yes, it's Prithviraj Kapoor's father, Lala Visheshwar Das, and my father's grandmother. They were brother and sister. So it's not very far. But no, I have nothing to do with acting or nothing. I just for a living.
Okay. So, as I said, that is a part of your good looks. Tell me, as a little boy, I tell you, I don't know how old you are, but believe me, right now you look very boyish to me even now. You still have that boyish countenance. You're very, very boyish. As a kid, you must have been very, very sweet with those dimples. Tell us a little about your childhood.
I was born in Ambala. Why was I born in Ambala? Because my dad was posted there. He used to work with military engineering services back then. Then he quit that and joined the State Bank of India. So his was a transferable job. Every 3 years he would move, and so wherever he went, we went with him. And so I've been to many different cities, studied in different schools, and very good student, very good student, always meritorious. Not most people think that people who get into world of cooking and all, they're probably not good with studies. I was quite the opposite, actually. I was the reason I got into cooking, I had no clue who a chef was. Not as a child, I didn't know. It was not my hobby to cook. I probably would have gone to IIT. That's what most people at that time used to say. Oh, ye to IIT wala hai. He's that kind. I was in that league. So I said, wo nahi karunga what people think that I will do. I'll do something different. And that prompted me to look at something which nobody in our family, neighborhood, friends, school would have thought of at that time. So that's how I got into this. As a rebel, I would say, and it's something that fortunately worked for me. I was hardly getting paid anything. Salary was very poor. and I was working very long hours, no weekday off, nothing. In fact, my brother one day sat me down and says, "कि क्या कर रहा है तू? अपने नशे में कि कुछ अलग करना है? Why are you wasting your time? You're a capable person. Do something worthwhile." I actually thought about it overnight. I woke up in the morning and I said, "नहीं, अभी तो इसी में देखूंगा, जो होगा देखी जाएगी. If I made a mistake, let's see if I've made a mistake." But fortunately, things worked out well.
In fact, during my last interview with you, about just 20 days back for the CEO Forum, you also mentioned that one of the reasons you took up to catering was because the Asian Games were on, and a lot of hotels have come up. So, right, something to that effect you had mentioned, right?
Yeah. So actually, this was Asian Games was in Delhi in 1982, and so. We could write from about 1979-80. We were in school and we used to see many different big hotels were being made, and everyone was talking about hoteliering as a profession. But it was actually it was talk of the town, but it was not meant for people like us. It was still those were the days when if you were good in studies, you would either join a good institute of engineering, or if you are a medical, you would get into being a doctor, or you would become a chartered accountant. Those were the three top professions at that time, I would say. But hotel management was, while it was in news, it was not something that one would consider. But it caught my fancy. It was something I said, it's different. चलो देखते हैं क्या होता है. I think
देखते देखो क्या हो गया. Amazing. Any specific area of specializing?
Sure. So in hotel management back then, actually even now, there were only 4 institutes at that time: Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata. And 3 years you had to study everything, all subjects. Cooking was just one of these subjects. Cooking was one, baking was one, front office accountancy, principles of management, maintenance, plumbing, all these were subjects, right? Nutrition, but it was not that you trained to be a chef. But after 3 years, again, I like to go against the grain. I don't like to follow. I like to lead. I like to do things that I have not tried before. And I realized that most of our, let's say, top 10 of our institute, which I was part of, none of them were looking at being a chef, because chef was something which was again considered, no, that was not premium. And I said, no, I think that's a good chance. And that's how I did my specialization in kitchen for next 2 years. And my first actually specialization was in the Chinese kitchen. And but after first year, I realized that I thought to myself that being an Indian at global level, if I have to do something, people, if you become a very good Chinese chef, Chinese would be considered more authentic than you. So it's better that if I focus more on Indian cooking from different parts of India, that credibility would always be higher. So that's the specialization that I started to do. And I started to work on foods from different parts of India. And that's what I've stayed with.
So your college was you were in a Delhi college?
It was, yes, Institute of Hotel Management, Delhi. It's popularly known as PUSA. PUSA Institute is popularly known as.
एक बात बताओ, आप कितने कोड़ियों को फंसाया भाई?
हमारे एक्चुअली कॉलेज के अंदर तो मतलब बहुत बड़ा बहुत गड़बड़ थी, because batch of 100, I think 91 were boys and 9 were girls. तो बहुत रेशो खराब थी, रेशो बहुत खराब थी.
What about your marriage? Let's come to your marriage.
Yes.
Love marriage, I'm very sure. No girl will leave you. Love marriage हुआ होगा.
बिल्कुल.
What is your wife's name?
Alyona. It's a Russian name. Her father was with the Indian Navy. who was posted in Russia. So that's how she has a Russian name. And her sister was my colleague. She was a chef. And उस समय लड़कियां शेफ नहीं बनती थी in our company. Actually, she was one of the first lady chefs of this country. And so I was posted in Varanasi. Banaras में मेरी posting थी पहली. And I had done my tenure in Varanasi. And the relieving chef, Vandana, she came, and with her came her sister, Alyona. And I was the outgoing chef. So I was giving her charge. So there was about a week, 10 days time where I had to train her, give the charge and all of that. But I was on the mode of leaving in any case. So मेरी तो छुट्टी हो चुकी थी. So, but her sister was there. So she says कि अरे why don't you show her around और थोड़ा सा घुमा फिरा दो, बनारस दिखा दो. तो अभी तक घुमा फिरा.
Okay, so it was a love come arranged marriage.
It was love marriage. It was love marriage.
And love marriage. And you proposed or she proposed? पता तो चलेगा.
I think इतना ध्यान नहीं है. Actually पता क्या होता है ये life के अंदर when you become famous तो सारे questions आने शुरू हो जाते हैं. कि as a child फिर फोटो ढूंढनी पड़ती है कि कुकिंग क्या है या नहीं है. तो ये पता नहीं होता है. Life is actually not ऐसे फिल्मों वाली love at first sight हो गया. ऐसी चीजें हो गई. तो अभी तो खैर कुछ भी बोल दो, so everyone can believe that. But fact ये है कोई ऐसा कोई फिल्मी proposal नहीं था. We were going around for many years. So before we got married. So it was understood. I would say it was.
So, and how many children do you have? You have
I have
two daughters.
Yes,
two daughters.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rachita and Kriti. Yes. Lucky people have two daughters. I say this.
Same here. Okay. Now, during the lockdown period, घर पे कौन खाना बनाता है भाई?
तो देखो जो घर में अच्छा खाना बनाए उसको बनाना चाहिए. My wife cooks better than I do, so she cooks. नहीं, actually हमारे घर में ऐसा कोई रूल नहीं है कि कौन खाना बनाएगा. Because ऐसा है कि अगर husband wife दोनों गाड़ी चला सकते हैं, right? ड्राइवर नहीं है तो कोई भी चला लेगा, right? आपका डोर बेल हुई, कौन आंसर करेगा? कोई भी करेगा. Because everyone is capable of doing that. So in our house that's the case. तो अभी जैसे लंच जो है उसमें I was to try, हम कुछ meal kits वगैरह अपनी launch करने वाले हैं next week में. So I had to try some recipe. तो दोनों ने मिलके अपने साथ में try कर लिया. So dinner I cooked last night. आज का अभी तक का plan नहीं है. अभी पता नहीं कि क्या dinner में होना है. But it's largely what my daughters would prefer. वो demand करेंगी. Newspaper वाले interview में ले रहे थे. उन्होंने कहा था, wow. क्या फैमिली की किस्मत है to be logged in with संजीव कपूर. वाह.
Now, you are also known for your books. You know, so any airport मैंने भी एक किताब लिखा है, you know, which is selling to be published at Magna. But anyway, every time I come there, I go to see मेरा किताब है कि नहीं वहाँ. कभी होता है, कभी नहीं होता है. लेकिन आपका किताब तो हमेशा होता है. I see मैं बोला यार जी तो हर जगह है, you know. So how many books have you written, boss?
करीब I think we have about 150 odd books.
150 odd books. मैंने 150 books पढ़े भी नहीं है. Written 150 books.
See, people recipe books demand is so much. Actually, was so much, I would say, because today everyone has moved on to digital media and social media, YouTube, Facebook. सब उस पे move कर गए. Like we have presence on all the social media, and of course we have books also. But now recently we have done recipes on Audible, Amazon Audible. We have our content on smart speakers. Like you can go to Amazon Alexa and say that, okay, give me a recipe of palak paneer, and we are a 1P partner for Amazon Alexa. So it will give us recipe by Sanjeev Kapoor of palak paneer. It's not that कोई और दे देगी, because we are a 1P partner for that. तो अब तो खैर books जो हैं, I would say what it used to be. In a year we could sell millions of copies. There was a time I actually historically I'm probably one of the highest selling authors of this country in any category. The TV channel that you're saying, that's the TV channel Food. And that's
Food.
Yeah. So when we launched the TV channel, we also launched a book for our TV channel, right? And this is something that would be exciting for you. This is a Konkani cookbook.
Wow.
So it's a book of Konkani.
We are all Konkanis here, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like, yeah. So this is based on our restaurant chain that we have, the Yellow Chili. These are recipes from our restaurant chain, and so you can you don't need to go to the restaurant. You can buy this and cook all the recipes from this, right? So yeah, we have on chocolate, we have everything.
Interesting, very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, you are also a TV channel. And when did you start the TV channel Food?
Food, we started close to about 10 years ago. About 10 years ago, we started Food. Yeah. So anyone who does not have Food, please, Deepak, like you called your cable operator and fired him to put it on. It's a free-to-air channel. Please push your people, call them, because as a small channel, our arm is always twisted. Anyone and everyone, please, if you don't get Food, make sure you call them and they will have to put it.
Food is a free-to-air channel. FTA, free-to-air channel. And you're not supposed to pay for it. So it comes within your package, irrespective of you paid or not.
Yes.
So, but what happened is, you remember, which some months back I called you. I said, yaar, ye food channel to aata nahi mera. Sometimes I also say, yaar, no, Sanjeev Kapoor ko sir dekha to jaye, hello to bole. So I called up my cable guy. He said, nahi, go, some excuse he gave. You know, then you told me that we have to be very firm with them and tell them categorically that please put on your Food. We want Food channel.
Correct. And so somebody actually just now messaged and asked that is Food on Tata Sky? Yes, it is on Tata Sky. It's channel number 768. So it's on Tata Sky.
Sanjeev, you have really accomplished a lot here. You know, I don't know what else you could accomplish, but you have this famous brand of this restaurant, Yellow Chili. Right? You'll be surprised a lot of people don't know Yellow Chili. Kabhi aapki naam baat kabhi, because you don't advertise in the media. Paper mein aapne kuch ads aate nahi hai na.
Yeah. So largely हमने ये जो है outside India ज़्यादा हम करते हैं. Like in Mumbai, we have one पड़े हैं, but one is in Dadar East in Star Mall and one is in Viviana Mall in Thane. But we have globally, we have in Middle East, we have in North America, we have in Canada, we have in many places, and we have other brands also. We have our high-end brand. Actually, Yellow Chili is our casual dining brand. We have Signature by Sanjeev Kapoor, which is premium dining. It's in hotels. We have that in Dubai. We have actually we have our restaurants in Africa also. So in different parts. But in India, we don't have in large cities, but in North we have quite a few. In Punjab, everywhere. But Punjab is they love to eat. We have in Amritsar, we have in Ludhiana, we have in Jalandhar, we have in Patiala, everywhere. We are there in Delhi, outskirts of Delhi. We have quite a few outlets. But in big cities, we have stayed away. We are now looking at opening. So actually, because of this lockdown, otherwise we would have opened one in London. Work is done, everything is there. But we are waiting for this lockdown to open up. So London, we are opening very soon.
So as of now, how many restaurants? 60, 70, 80?
About 70 odd restaurants. But as of now, nothing is open.
Okay, I understand, yeah. But 70 restaurants, you know, you also own the very famous brand of cookware, kitchen appliances, Wonder Chef. Could you tell us briefly about this vertical?
Yeah, so Wonder Chef also we launched at the same time as when I launched Food, and it's something which has become very popular, and we give very high quality products, and it just I realized that in India when it came to kitchen, it was being ignored, and most of the people said that why do we need to focus? We are not going to use high quality things. It's going to be used by maids. So let's not spend too much money on that, and people would buy the cheapest possible. But I realized that whenever I would show it on TV in my show, anything that was good, there was a lot of demand that was coming. People say, where would you get it? We can't buy it. And I would buy them from overseas if I saw something, because I wanted to use good stuff. Then I realized that there were too many people who were asking. So I thought that it was a good idea that I could launch that. And before that, I had endorsed a product. It was an American product, a very big product. It is called George Foreman Grill. And I had endorsed that with Smriti Irani. And in India, that product was called Sanjeev Kapoor Tandoor. It's called Sanjeev Kapoor Tandoor, Tel Nikale, Tapak, Tapak, Tapak. That product became a big hit. And that opened my eyes that, oh, this is something that there's a latent need for high quality kitchen cookware and appliances. And that's when we started. And fortunately, that has done really well. And that's so people, anyone who is seeing this show, I'm sure they have used Wonder Chef product sometime or the other. And I'm sure they'll keep on supporting. So thank you for that.
In fact, I have one very beautiful air fryer of yours. I'm dead against anything deep fried. I have an allergy to deep fried. So I have an air fryer which is very beautiful, very, very nice. I think some.
Oh, it's a fantastic product. Fantastic.
Fantastic item.
Actually, I told you that this morning, this afternoon for lunch, I cooked and I was trying. And today, because what has happened, we realized that because of lockdown, getting gas cylinder was becoming a problem. So what we realized that, okay, what we do is, so we at Wonder Chef, we also have an induction cooker, but we have a very good product. It's called NutriPot. In US and all, there's a very big product. It's called Instapot. So we have a similar, not similar, better product. It's called NutriPot. And we've been using that for chana, rajma, biryani, rice, for pulao, everything. We make in that. We made sambar yesterday, basically. Bisibele bhat we cooked 4 or 5 days ago. And it's a fantastic product. So we focus on very high quality products. Our products may be slightly more expensive, but they are much better value products. So let's say we have a fantastic product, addictive product. It's called NutriBlend. It's a small mixer. And people who have it, they cannot have a day without it. It's so addictive. You keep on using in the kitchen so much, multiple times every day.
No, that particular NutriBlend is very famous.
Yes.
Like I mentioned that. Now, it is not really possible for us to take questions, and a lot of questions have been flashing across the screen. We are closing in maybe the just last 5 minutes. Atharva is the guy who's handling this whole thing. This is being entirely monitored by Enton Pharmaceuticals. Kishore Mazurkar, he's also apna hi aadmi, mera bhai hai wo, mera banda hai. He has been good enough to lend us his official services, Enton Pharma.
Yes.
And he has his technical guy who's monitoring the whole thing. Atharva ji, please ask the question, sir.
Yes, sir. So the first question is from Bijal Kalbag. She's saying that is Mr. Sanjeev a Michelin-starred chef?
Okay. So ये मैं कल भी किसी को समझा रहा था. Michelin star chef नहीं होते, Michelin star restaurants होते हैं. In India, we don't have Michelin star has not started in India. And unfortunately, we don't have any of our restaurants worldwide in any market where Michelin star is there. For example, Middle East, nowhere Michelin star has started. So there are a few markets. So let's say in France, in UK, in US, in few cities, Michelin star is there. Japan, it's there. So restaurants are given Michelin stars. And what happens is chefs who are there, by virtue of being, so it's like if a film gets a best film, let's say by Oscar, and the hero says that I'm an Oscar winner, and actually the film got that. So that's how it works. So if we have any restaurant which is there in any market where Michelin star is there, that is when we would get it. So that's how it works. But most people think that it's Michelin star chefs, because it came from a country. It started from France, where chef owned restaurants. So owner would cook in a restaurant, who would own the restaurant, and restaurant would get a Michelin star. And that's how, because it was everything, the restaurant, everything was that is there. So that person will also be called as, okay, he's a Michelin star chef. But Michelin guide, which gives the stars are given to restaurants. So it's a 1-star restaurant, 2-star restaurant, 3-star restaurant. That's how it works. And it has to be got every year. It's not that you get it once and it's there forever. The restaurant has to earn it every year. It's a renewal system that's there. That's how it works.
There's a message from I missed that name now. The lady who asked, "What is your favorite recipe?"
So my favorite recipe to cook is who I am cooking for. That becomes actually. I just saw a question from Dr. Samir Bhargav when he says that you have to talk about your philanthropic side. I don't think philanthropy is something that you talk about. Philanthropy is something that you do. So that would be my thing, and I think this is the time for all of us to do more, have more compassion, and probably talk less of what you do, but do more. It would be my message. So for my favorite recipe to cook would be who I am cooking for. That becomes more important to me, and I would ask that, what would you like to eat? What is your preference? And then I would cook based on that. For me to eat, I eat everything. There's nothing that I'm largely vegetarian. I like to eat local meaning where I am at. So if I'm in a place, so if I'm in Konkan, I would eat Konkani. If I'm in Karnataka, I would eat, depending on where I am. If I'm in Spain, I would like to eat Spanish. If I'm in northern Italy, I would eat food from that part. That becomes my favorite for that day. So seasonal, fresh and local is my preferred food. That's what I like to eat.
I'm so happy Samir Bhargav came right now. Samir Bhargav is one of the stars of our Rotary Club. And recently, he also does a lot of social work, charity work at Cooper Hospital. If I remember, Samir had once mentioned that during this lockdown period, there was a shortage of food. And you were good enough to send 100 packets or 200 packets. I don't know what the amount is. I cannot, for technical reasons, I cannot get Samir Bhargav up here. But you said, just tell us about this. How you have been, your generosity and your...
Okay. So actually what he... so we, when all this started, I realized, though I live in Mumbai, I heard a hospital called Kasturba Gandhi Hospital, the name for the first time. And I realized that we should do something. And I thought that we will give food to the medical staff there, doctors there in that hospital. And so everything was locked down. So I spoke to a friend of mine who heads Taj group. And I said, Puneet, we should do something for these doctors and hospitals and all. And he was kind enough to agree, and both of us decided to work on it. And we started supplying food to doctors in quite a few hospitals in different cities, including Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, and other cities also. And we were doing that. And then we started to get requests from many hospitals. So Dr. Samir, he sent me a message and he says, there's Cooper Hospital. Their doctors and staff cannot get food, and if we can arrange. So I said, okay, let me try. And he said if 100 packets could be arranged. So we started supplying from next day. We sent about 300 packets, and we supply to the hospital. It's not just one time. We've been supplying to all these hospitals and about 50,000 migrant labor in Mumbai itself every day. So close to now about 1.5 million medical staff and migrant people, actually close to about 2 million, has been fed through this initiative. I work very closely. I'm closely involved with Akshay Patra, and during this lockdown, We had our meeting day before yesterday, almost 2.5 hours. And we have done now close to about 4.3 million meals during this lockdown that we have been able to do. So, yeah, again, like we don't advertise it for restaurants, this also we don't talk too much. We try and do as much as we can.
I think
Like
it's
really
really
Rotary also, you do, Rotary people do so much. I know that. So,
any more questions? Otherwise, just another 2-3 minutes before we can take some more questions. We are overshooting our time.
Oh, okay. So there's one more question. What is your take on the use of microwave oven and Teflon pans with respect to human safety?
sure.
Brilliant question. Brilliant
Very
question.
good.
I agree.
Very good. So I would say that microwave ovens work on microwave energy, and there's enough data that is there that when you cook in that, there's no residual microwave energy that is there. So when you take it out, there's no. Do you know that these phones which work on open microwaves, they probably may be doing us more harm than microwave ovens. On Teflon coating, on non-stick coating, it's important to have high quality coating. That's what we believe in Wonder Chef. That whenever we are doing, we use special coating. We use coating techniques are of very high quality. The coating is of very high quality. No toxic material, PFF-free coating we apply. So it is important that when you are use high quality non-stick cookware is important. Otherwise, seen anything, is water bad? No, bad quality water is bad. Is air bad? No, bad polluted air is bad. So if it is good quality, it is good. If it is bad quality, it is bad.
Beautiful. I think we can take one. Should we take another 1 or 2 more questions, Sanjeev?
Sure.
Yeah, sir. So there is one more question. What is the best compliment and criticism you have received for your cooking skills?
Okay. Somebody asked which brand of non-stick. There is only one brand, Wonder Chef. What do you say? Okay. So in terms of criticism is something that when you're on a creative field, you're always trying out new things. And criticism is not something that people who are trying out new things, they're never afraid of criticism, because that's how you create new things. Any creativity cannot come in from perfection. Creativity comes in from imperfections. So we master the art of imperfections till we get perfect. So criticism never bothers, it improves us. So in terms of goodness, I think most people are kind. Most people are always very kind, and there are many stories. Maybe one day I'll write a book on all the kindness that people have showered on me. How many marriages I have saved, how many lives I have saved through cooking. Maybe I have many stories to tell. Maybe I'll write a book one day. Very interesting, very heartwarming stories. I can share fantastic stories. I can share.
So the last question is something which also concerns me, from a lady by the name Kalpa Desai from our club. She asks, is it safe to cook in aluminium foil? What do you think of aluminium foil? Any dangers involved?
So you have to understand that aluminium, it's in body we don't need aluminium, right? There are certain metals we need. Okay, iron we need, copper we need, but there is no need for aluminium. But it does not mean that aluminium is something. In many medicines, aluminium is used. So there is no role of aluminium in body. Aluminium, it reacts with the acid. So even if you are using aluminium in something, make sure that acid is not put in that thing, because aluminium would be leached. You would be eating. It may not do you any harm per se, because in some sense it works in an inert way, and it can be taken out by the body. But why let the body go through that process also, right? Like many antacids have aluminium. I don't know how many people know this. But if you're using aluminium, don't put any acid in it. So don't use aluminium cookware, naked aluminium cookware, which does not have any coating. So most aluminium for cooking otherwise is very good because it's a very good conductor of heat. Right? But otherwise, if it is not coated, then there's a problem. Acid can leach it. So just like that, avoid.
Anyway, I will not take more of your time.
Yeah, somebody is
Okay.
asking me, how about cooking in iron pans? Fantastic question. Yes, you should do. In old times, we used to do that. Even in our house, we still do it. There is enough data that cooking in iron pans, there is iron that you would get, and we all need iron in our bodies. So cooking in iron, make poha, upma, sabzi, vegetables, cook in iron vessels. By all means, do that. Definitely do that. Definitely.
Sanjeev, thank you so much. You have again shared so much time. This is the second time that I've invited Sanjeev over. About 20 days back, he addressed my CEO forum. Fortunately, he's also the executive director on board on my CEO forum. So that is why I think I'm taking over advantage of my contact and association with you. Thank you so much, Sanjeev. And
Thank you.
I'm sure all our viewers have really enjoyed the session. People are already putting up that they've enjoyed the session. If you have not enjoyed it, abuse me. If you have enjoyed it, thanks, Sanjeev. Thank you so much.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite dialogue. I said, please cook, try new things. If it works for you, take all the credit. If it does not, blame me. So that's what I say.
With that, thank you very much, all of you, for being with us.
Thank you very much.
Jai Hind.
Jai.
Jai Hind.
Thank you.
Thank you.